We're live, August something 25th, 2024. First episode in a while, crazy.
It's been a month, I think. It was a nice month off. Not that I didn't miss you guys, but it was nice not to have to talk to Ethan every week.
That is a very good point.
I'm sure you guys miss me. Maybe not Ethan as much, but
good. That's how I want it. July, what was our last episode? July 2nd? Wow. Yeah, it's the off season, so what can you do? Nobody wants to come on our show. Obviously, Brad Underwood's dodging us, and
yeah,
not that I've asked again.
We've tried to reach out to nobody, but
why would we? At this point, there's so many other podcasts that are so much better than us, and yeah, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, the non-conference schedule dropped this week. We're going to talk about the roster a little bit. Ethan has some fake insider knowledge or something. I don't really know. You know what I did notice on that, and maybe I missed it. Trey White was not mentioned, by the way. So, but we'll get there. Imbrots, what's up? Leprechaun, what's up? Jeffrey, how you doing? Quackle, how are you guys doing today? Yeah, I guess we'll start off. Exhibition game with Ole Miss was announced. So Illinois had the game with Kansas last year. They're going to have one with Ole Miss this year. It's going to be Sunday, October 27th at 1 p.m. I don't know if it's going to be on TV. Wasn't the last one on Big Ten Network? Or am I crazy?
Yeah. I don't know. If this one's not, that's really annoying and stupid and very inconvenient for us.
Yeah. It will be in Oxford, Mississippi. Is that where they play, the Pavilion? Or do they play somewhere else? I don't really know much about Ole Miss.
How am I supposed to know that?
I don't know. I thought maybe you would know that. You know everything.
It's Ole Miss. It's Ole Miss basketball.
That's your job, is to know everything.
I'm assuming that's where they play. Why would they play in Oxford and not play it where Ole Miss plays?
I don't know. I thought maybe they had a little gym on campus or something. I don't know. Just asking questions.
Terrible question.
Hinkle, what's up? No politics today. Maybe. But the proceeds of this are going to benefit CASA, which is court-appointed special advocates in North Mississippi. Tickets are $20 if you guys want to drive to Mississippi and watch the game. I think they were $40 last year for the Illinois game against Kansas. That is for volunteers that help neglected and abused children. So going to a good cause. And Hinkle tweeted a picture of Brad and Chris Beard talking at TSJ's draft party. And so I can imagine Brad, drinking his glass of wine, Chris Beard with a Coors Light or something. And they decided, hey, let's play this game. So is Ole Miss going to be good this year? Because they weren't good last year.
No, probably not.
So Illinois by 50?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah. Ole Miss was 20-12 last year, 7-11 in the SEC. They finished 10th in the SEC. But yeah, we're going to get a game before the games, which is nice. October 27th, about 2 months away. So, Tommy, what's up? Oh, that's Sean. What's up, Sean? Changed his name. Yeah. So, you got anything else for that? Good talk. All right. See you.
I don't know. It's very early.
Like in the morning?
No.
I am drinking coffee. But.
We'll do a watch party for this if we are able to. I'd be willing to do, even if the game's not on TV. We just look at the scoring updates on Twitter and like,
Yeah,
we'll be
live in some sort.
What is the point of doing this game if it's not streamed or on TV somewhere, other than the raising the money part? But you're only going to do that. You can do that at a higher level if people can actually watch it.
Yeah, I couldn't believe this wouldn't be on TV. So, does Ole Miss still have Curbelo? I don't think Ole Miss ever had Curbelo, did they?
It's Southern Miss. Nice try.
Southern Miss. Where is Curbelo these days? Is he okay?
Don't know. Remains to be seen, I would say.
Does he have a year left? He's got to have a year left.
Yeah, probably. But is he using that year? I don't know. I don't remember. I think there's like a rush of off-season stuff that happens in the spring and summer, and then I forget everything that happened.
Says a Southern Miss, but on Twitter. Sure. Okay. Anyways, non-conference schedule. I guess we're moving on.
Yep.
You want me to read this?
Sure.
Okay.
You don't have to read the predictions part of it.
Yeah, I won't. So this is what the schedule looks like right now for non-conference. Monday, November 4th kicks off the season against Eastern Illinois. I believe all these games are home or at neutral sites. So, of course, Eastern's at home. Friday, November 8th, SIU Edwardsville. Big game for Edwardsville. Wednesday, November 13th, Oakland. Wednesday, November 20th, Alabama. Saturday, November 23rd, they play Maryland Eastern Shore. Is that a real school?
Yeah, they're like a they're legit. Trust me.
Curbello's the same year as Coleman. Okay, sounds good. Oh, you just gonna pull it up? All right. Wednesday, November 20th. I said that already. Monday, November 25th, they play Arkansas Little Rock. And then on Thursday, November 28th, Thanksgiving, they play Arkansas. That is after the Bears game, I believe, on CBS.
After the Lions game, yes.
Okay, that too. And then I assume that there's 2 Big Ten games in between these because they go from November 28th to Saturday, December 14th. They play Tennessee in that home and home. Sunday, December 22nd, bragging rights game against Missouri. Sunday, December 29th against Chicago State. And then Saturday, February 22nd, they play Duke at Madison Square Garden. Pretty tough schedule.
Yeah.
If you take away, all the schools that suck, pretty tough schedule.
I see some great watch party opportunities for us in the non-conference. I would say we could lock these games in. We can lock in the Alabama game. We'll do, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could probably lock in 2 or 3 of these 3 to start the year, probably. I'm sure we'll do the Eastern game. We did it last year. It's Monday night.
Kickoff game, yeah.
I think you could probably lock in Missouri, I think, probably.
Yeah, unless we go to the game.
I would rather do a watch party for it than go.
Do you want to do a big one again?
We can, yeah.
Okay.
I've been in talks with another venue to possibly do a game.
Really?
There as well.
Where at?
You would know what it is, but others would not.
Is it a local drinkery or eatery?
I mean, you could do both there, but there's other things to do.
Okay, Motorheads?
Nope, not even close.
Okay.
That was your business.
I know. I didn't know if you were figuring things out. Why I was, MIA or what?
You and I both frequent this place a lot.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe the Alabama game there. We'll see.
Do they have cable there?
Yeah, we've been in talks. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So consider that. I would say the Chicago State game, probably not, but maybe. Duke game, I think, is a lock, even though it is a Saturday, which is weird, but it's on Fox. So we've done every MSG game they've played, which is 2. So not counting that. Were we doing the podcast when they beat Maryland at MSG?
I don't think so.
I feel like we were, but maybe we weren't.
Maybe we were.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, the schedule's tough. I think it kind of tells me like, okay, Brad wants to play these SEC teams because there's a ton of them on the schedule, or at least three good ones plus an exhibition against one. Plus, Missouri's not good, but they're in the SEC. But gonna play them anyway. And then Duke, obviously, and then the non-big games and non-conference should be easy wins. It's pretty much a perfect setup. Like Oakland has 0 chance of beating Illinois. Eastern and SIU have 0 chance. Maryland Eastern Shore has 0 chance. Little Rock has 0 chance. Chicago State as well. So that's why I think that they're going to be pretty good with this schedule. They're going to end up in a pretty good spot. Believe me.
Yeah. What is your prediction? Did
Oh,
you say that?
Thanks
I
for
wasn't
asking.
listening. You were writing it.
No, thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
They're going to beat Eastern Illinois.
Okay.
They're going to beat SIU Edwardsville. They're going to beat Oakland. So that's 3-0 start.
3-0.
I think they'll lose to Alabama. That's a tough game. I know it's technically a neutral site, but it is in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, it's in Alabama. I agree.
And Alabama's going to be very good this year, and I don't think Illinois will beat them. That's all right, though. 3-1. You got to get that loss out of the way. And then I think they'll beat Maryland, Eastern Shore, and Arkansas Little Rock. I think they beat Arkansas. I think they beat Tennessee. I think they beat Missouri. I think they beat Chicago State. I think they beat Duke. So,
wow.
Yeah, pretty easy. What is that? 7, 8, 9, 11-1, 10-1,
10-1.
Yeah, it's
10-1. You think they're going 10-1 with this?
Yeah, because the setup is good. They play Tennessee at home. They play Duke at MSG where they don't lose, and they play Arkansas in Kansas City.
Okay, so take away the Duke game, and then of course there's 2 Big Ten games in there. If they go 10-1, we don't know who they're going to play in the Big Ten. What do you think they're ranked going into January?
11th.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to go conservative. I'm going to go
lame.
What did you say? How many games is it? 10? 11 games?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I'm going to go 8-3.
Oh, Jesus. Sell out.
I think they're going to lose to Missouri.
Arkansas. My God.
No, I think they're going to lose to Alabama, Duke, and either Arkansas or Tennessee. I'm not set on that.
They're going to beat Tennessee.
It is a very bold prediction. Usually Ethan's not the bold 17-0 in the conference. Not bold at all. Guy.
Yeah, that's you. That's still the weirdest. That's one of the weirdest things that's ever happened on this show is you thinking that they'd start 17-0.
I had high hopes. High hopes.
What year was that? Was that
2 years ago?
Oh my God, it wasn't even a good team. Was that the Meyer Shannon year? Or the year before?
Meyer Shannon year, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. You talked up Matthew Meyer so much to me, I thought that he was just going to dominate. So,
I mean, we don't have to do that again.
Save your prediction until they play the exhibition game. That's fair.
Weak.
I don't know if that's going to tell us a lot, though. Jay says 9-2. Sean says 8-3. 8-3. I mean, I'd be happy if they were 8-3. I'd take it.
10-2.
10-2.
That's the wrong number. 10-1. Messed that one up.
But yeah, we're gonna know where this team sits. That's good. I mean, I think this says a lot about Illinois too. Is you can get these games like Bama and Arkansas and Tennessee. I know Tennessee was earlier, and then to play Duke also later in the season. So you're just not going through that repetitive Big Ten schedule. I think it's really going to help this team. So don't we have a conference game or two in the first 11 games? Yeah, it's got to be between the November 28th and the December 14th. So there'll be 2 games in between there.
Which probably means that there will be like December 2nd and like December 10th or something, or December 5th and 10th or something. But guess. Probably against like Maryland somehow, which it always is. And then Northwestern or something.
I don't know how to shut that off, so you guys are just going to have to listen to it.
Good.
I'll try to shut it off. Hold on.
Hey, you don't have to.
Talk to the people.
Okay. Losses to Alabama and Duke. I kind of wish that they were playing Duke at home, but Duke is scared to play in Champaign. Illinois went to Cameron Indoor 3 years ago and beat them. But I'm okay if Illinois is playing at Madison Square Garden again, an arena where they have dominated, beating Texas a couple years ago. A Chris Beard led Texas team, by the way, at the time, and Florida Atlantic, a fraud last year they beat. So good thing they didn't lose that game.
My mom got me this for Christmas. It's a clock, but I don't know how to shut off the alarm. Thanks, Mom.
You look it up in the instructions.
They're in Chinese or something. So
there's no way they're only in Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good sign.
Well, I mean, it's in Chinese and then it's in broken English also.
So it's a communist golf cart, is what
it's
you're
also. I also threw them away by now. So let's not talk about communism today. All right.
It's a joke. Jesus.
All right. Yeah, that's the schedule that we know so far. So
yeah, it's good.
Good stuff. I'm just sitting here watching Angel Reese just brick this 3 over and over again. I don't know why. Anyways, who you got winning? Oh, I mean, let's talk about the roster. How's that sound?
I guess, yeah.
Sound good to you?
Sure.
I mean, I stole this straight from you, so, and I don't know who you stole it from, so.
I got it was a text.
If we are leaking information we're not supposed to, I apologize in advance.
This is straight from inside the building.
Okay. We'll start with Kasparis Jukichanionis. Why do all these guys have terrible names?
Oh, you hate Europeans now? Okay.
No, just Lithuanians.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Specific Europeans.
Got it.
All right. Yeah. So KJ played for the Lithuanian under 18 team this summer. He averaged 19.4 points per game, 5.3 assists per game, 4.3 rebounds per game, 1.7 steals per game. He shot 32% from three. He took almost 7 threes a game. Had a 37-point game, going 15 of 29 from the field, 4 rebounds and 7 assists in that game. I never saw his turnover numbers, but I think they were around like 6 or 7 a game. It seemed like he had the ball in his hand a lot during this under 18 FIBU, whatever it was. Is it FIBU?
No.
Oh. What was it?
FIBA.
FIBA. Oh, what's FIBU?
I don't know, actually. There's FUBO.
Oh yeah. That's okay. Anyways, Brad Underwood said of Kasparis, quote, "He takes what the game gives him. I'm excited to see him with our guys. He is an ultimate playmaker, a shot maker. When he needs to be, we will be using him in some ball screens, and he didn't do that much in the under 18s. So, yeah, it's like I said, it seemed like he had the ball in his hands a lot. He was running, I think he was playing the wing, but running the guard position a lot more. I don't think that we're going to have to rely on him as much as the Lithuanian team did. So I don't expect numbers like this a lot from him, but everybody seems really excited about him still. So that's good.
Why does it say he had 37 on 15 of 29 shooting, 4 rebounds, 7 assists in his best game?
I don't know.
What happened there?
I don't know.
Is that what was sent to me?
Yeah, it was probably. Why wouldn't it have?
I don't know. I feel like
what'd you put in this whole doc? What'd you put in?
Win-loss and then the UConn thing. Pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Boswell factor, I think, is a big reason why they're not going to have to rely on Jakacionis as much as Lithuania does. Hopefully that gives him room to figure out how he wants to approach and play in the Big Ten and play in America. It's going to be a bit of a transition for some of these guys. The good thing, I think, though, is that there's really only 2 of those guys you really have to worry about trying to come from Europe and play in the U.S. For other guys, it's, can I play at this level? Like, can I play up a level? Can I play, look at the freshmen on this team? And I don't know, which it's kind of making me think the makeup of this roster probably won't go 10-1 in the non-conference, but you never know.
Already changing your mind, huh?
No. Just saying something to.
I mean,
something to consider.
I can't see him taking 7 threes per game for Illinois. I mean, if he does, he's gonna have that Matthew Meyer-esque toxicity to him that people are not gonna enjoy. Just say
Matthew Meyer was a good Illini. And Underwood's going to tell him to keep firing if he does that anyway.
He is. That's true.
It's good coaching. That's what that is.
Tomislav Ivisic.
Nice.
Thank you. Underwood was asked about how it's going with him. He is on campus, but Brad said, quote, he's still dealing with a few things on amateurism side that we've got to clear up, but that's continuing to move in a positive direction. Do you think that Tomislav is even available first game? Maybe.
I don't know. This stuff is so stupid. Like,
yeah.
I hate the NCAA. I hate the big basketball industrial complex. You know, big basketball as they're called. It's disgusting. And hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, Illinois is going to have to play a completely different style of basketball than they want to, I think, which is where, like, there's no really other true 5 on this team. And you don't have to have one. Brad probably prefers not to have one, but Ivisic is not even really that. Like, he's not an entirely – the way he plays is not an entirely just a 5. Like, he's pretty versatile. He does a lot of different things.
Yeah, he's not a body banger down low. Big,
but I think he can be, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he can't be. I'm just saying it's not his go-to game. So, Boswell, word is that he has dropped 20 pounds. He's much quicker and faster. He's working with Fletch a lot. A lot of this is about Fletch, so I don't know who your source is, but they must love him.
I would love to see Boswell kind of turn into a bit of what DeJuan Harris was for Kansas, just like a legitimate real point guard, good defender. You don't need a ton from him on offense when it comes to scoring, run the offense, move the ball, be in the right spots. I would love to see him be similar to that.
Yeah, and I love to hear that he's quicker, because that's what when I always watch him play, it always looked like he kind of moved in slow motion. So if he's got, a quick first step, can get to the basket, dish it off to people, be a point guard. That's what Illinois needs, and it's good that he's trying to, make his body better to be able to do that. So, Merez Johnson says that he's added 16 pounds of muscle. Seems like the coaches are excited for his quickness as a big, as Brad will once again want to get out and run. So, might see a little smaller lineup. I mean, I wouldn't say small, but a running lineup every once in a while with Merez and, the wings. And then who you think would be the 4-man in that? Ty Rogers or something? I don't know.
Ty Rogers.
Sounds good. Big Hummer. Ben Hummerkaus. Most consistent performer this summer with excellent shooting touch and superior interior defending abilities. I don't know what AI wrote this for this guy, but he used some words.
This is just straight from inside the building. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah. There wasn't a lot on him, but it sounds like, he's doing what he needs to do. So, anything on the Big Hummer?
Nope.
Okay. Will Riley. He's trying to gain strength, of course, with Fletch. Do you think that there's a chance that Illinois starting backcourt is Kasparis, Boswell, and Riley?
Wasn't that the lineup that I had?
Probably.
Boswell.
Who's playing the 4? Ty Rogers?
Jakachianis. No. Hummerkaus.
You don't think Ty Rogers is starting on this team?
Nope.
That's crazy to me.
He probably will, but I would say it's over Riley or KJ as opposed to Hummerkaus. I think Hummerkaus has to start. Hummerkaus is going to have a game this year where he just absolutely destroys. I think he's like, when they play Michigan, I think he's going to go off. So how about that?
Tom Hanks' brother Tim is telling you hi in the chat.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell him hi?
No comment.
Okay, wow. Corey Booth. We haven't really heard a lot on him, so it's nice to get some insight on him.
That's not his name, but okay.
It's always going to be Corey. What do you mean?
Stupid.
What's his name? Carey
Booth. Yes.
I should know that.
I was confused at first, but then I was like, that's definitely not his name.
It's got to be Corey. That's what I've been calling him forever. Anyways, he's also gained 20 pounds of muscle. There is talks of both Booth and Humrickhouse on the court at the same time, which I don't hate. I'm questioning if Booth is going to play more than 4 minutes a game this year.
Probably not. Maybe. He's young.
Great answer there, by the way. Probably not. Maybe. All right. Ty Rogers. Ty Rogers' jump shot continues to get better. That's good news. DGL shot 50% from 3 this summer, and the staff sees him as a solid on-ball defender. Is he the new Sincere Harris?
Yes.
Better offensively?
Yes.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Jake Davis, you guys might not remember him. He's a dude with the long hair. Came from northern Colorado. Where did he come from?
Mercer.
That's right. Supposedly he's been better than expected and has the ability to go on, quote, heaters.
Luke
Good
Goody.
stuff. Good stuff. And then again, Trey White wasn't even on this. Can you message your guy and ask him why he doesn't like Trey White? He just said, "Hey, give me everybody but Trey White."
No, I didn't do that.
Because Twitter seems to think Trey White is the X factor for this team.
Well, Twitter is stupid. By the way, I think you shared this. I think you shared this on Facebook on the wrong account. You can go ahead and fix that one.
Oh
no. Yeah. So we might want to correct that.
Every time.
No, we don't do that much.
Crying out loud.
How many out of 11 thing after we win 3? So we know
somebody liked it.
I saw that. Yeah, I don't know why Trey White's not. I think the last one that I got, Trey White was on it. Let me look.
Maybe I just skipped over him because I know you don't like him.
I've always been a big Trey White fan.
Okay, I'm gonna go find you not being a Trey White fan, but sure.
It was a joke, obviously. Let's see.
Tim Hanks says he's your biggest fan.
Oh, thanks, Tim. Yeah, Trey White's not on there.
Embrot says, I think we should do how many out of 11 thing after we
I already read this.
So we know what we're talking about.
I already read that.
What's the point of that, though, if we already know?
Would you like to hear some of the financial numbers for the University of Illinois?
Sure. Why don't you talk about that once we get to random shit?
Okay, fine. Silencing me.
You have anything on Trey White yet?
No, the last Trey White thing I heard was from this was on June 19th. Quote, this is pretty funny. Trey White has been super impressive and looking like a future NBA draft pick as the best overall player on the court.
Really?
Yeah. And then he's just not even in the next report. Next 2 reports. He hasn't been in the last 2 reports.
Interesting. This guy also said, keynote to point out regarding analytical projected impactful talent. I mean, come on. In the upcoming season, Illinois ranks second only behind UConn, with the NBA having identified 6 players on the current roster with expectations of being future NBA players.
Yeah. Remember, this is inside the building. This is not anything that, I've edited or anything. I'm not endorsing this entirely, but it's, it's what you get.
This is written by somebody that typed words into AI. Like, nobody talks like this. Tell that guy that, whoever your source is. Does he listen to us?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Why doesn't he listen to us? That's rude.
Football has a net profit of $35.3 million.
Is that good?
Basketball, $14 million.
Good. I was gonna say that doesn't seem good. All right, that's the
Golf,
roster, guys.
golf, men's tennis, women's tennis, and men's gymnastics all have deficits. So basically, every sport at the University of Illinois, except for basketball and football, have a deficit.
Well, how many other sports charge for you to go watch them? It'd be hard to make money.
I mean, women's basketball has a deficit of $4.5 million.
Yeah, because they charge like $5 to go to a basketball game.
$20.22 million is available for the University of Illinois Athletic Department by the 2025-26 school year to pay student athletes on the new structure brought forth after the House versus NCAA settlement. Difficult decisions regarding many sports may/will probably need to be made.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if they like get rid of some stuff. I think wrestling can go. They were planning on building a $15 million wrestling facility, and they
Kid
suspended
from our
it.
home school just got a scholarship there. That's rude.
Well, you didn't go to that school, and I wish I didn't go to that school. Plans for building a $15 million wrestling facility was suspended. That's not good.
Maybe they. I don't know. That's why we didn't start a hockey team.
Which is ridiculous. No, the reason they didn't start a hockey team is because COVID took down the dream. Would have been an elite hockey team.
Elite. Would you have tried out?
I can't skate very well.
Mm.
Other than that, though, I'd be a force on the ice.
Sean says we're good at wrestling.
Well, losing too much money. Not good enough to bypass the financial issues to build a new facility. And we're never going to be the as good as other Big Ten schools are at wrestling. Like
I know,
Ohio
isn't
State
like
and
Iowa really good?
Yeah.
They were ranked 21st going into the season last year. I don't know where they ended up, but who's going to be the next Kofi for Illinois?
Nobody.
It's a once in a lifetime guy. All right. I just got one other thing. College basketball report on Twitter. I don't even know if this account's real or not, but ranked Illinois the 10th best basketball NIL behind Arkansas, Kansas, BYU, Kentucky, Indiana, Kansas State, Baylor, Louisville, and Bama.
So many useless schools that have NIL money. That's annoying.
BYU's got they're tax-free, I think.
Useless.
Wrestling and men's gymnastics are both gone. Rip.
Good. The report that I was reading on the finances was from like 2 months ago. So,
all right.
It's all inside sources, And also, I read that the Big 12 is in talks to add UConn for all sports, which I think sucks, but whatever. If we lose UConn for Big East basketball, then just get rid of the Big East again.
Yeah, gonna have to.
It's a shame.
Yep.
Cowardly move by the Big 12. Cowardly.
Would
be a really good basketball conference, but still.
Wouldn't that be UConn's fault though? Like, why are you mad at the Big 12?
I'm mad at everybody. Yeah. So.
Whoa. I don't know. You want to read that?
No.
Football season's here. Illinois opens up with Kansas. They play Kansas first?
No way. There's no way. I don't have a clue.
They play Thursday night, I believe.
Eastern Illinois.
You're going to be busy going for a championship, so you don't care.
It'll be over by then. The game's not till 8:00.
Oh.
They play Eastern Illinois. It looks like it's on Big Ten Network.
Perfect.
And
there's a dub.
The last game of the night is Sacramento State, San Jose State on True TV.
Oh.
True TV doing college football. Then my Oregon Ducks open up with Idaho on Saturday. So
I saw somebody had Oregon winning the national championship yesterday.
That's very exciting to hear that. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Well, I look forward to October 26th, Illinois, Oregon. Be exciting.
Should be. Are we going?
Probably too late for that one now.
Shoot.
Yeah, no, shame. Maybe next time.
Hey, what's up, Bootzilla?
When Oregon comes to Champaign, we'll go. In either sport. The game's in Champaign. Why the hell would they go to? You think Illinois is going to go to Eastern to play?
Then it wasn't that exhibition basketball game at Eastern that Illinois lost to start the year. Remember that? What's that say? 97.5%.
97.8% chance to win.
That's not good.
What? You want to see some disrespect?
No.
Check this one out. The matchup predictor gives Illinois a 4% chance to beat Oregon. That's disrespectful to Oregon.
Sounds right.
That should be 2%.
4% chance that Oregon's whole team will get hurt or something.
Doesn't matter. Still beat them.
I don't think that's how it works, but sure.
That's funny.
Who you got winning the Ryder Cup today? The captain or Ludwig?
I'm gonna say
teed off yet?
Their team, Scott and Bradley just teed off. Ludwig teed off like 10 minutes ago.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go watch that.
You should watch the Women's British Open, the three-way tie at the top right now. One hole to play. Lydia Ko just made birdie to take the lead into the clubhouse. Nelly Korda there too, trying to make par on 17. It's at St. Andrews. Like, what are you scoffing at?
Women playing golf.
Wow. Jesus. I won't even go where I was going to go next. All right. I think
guys only, ladies forbidden. And do you not know what golf stands for?
Whoa. All right. I don't know when we're going to be back. Like October?
I don't know. Probably. We might do a Wednesday night.
I'll look for some guests. We'll find some guests to have on.
Wednesday night, dumb stuff. Some night, some week. But
yeah, Hinkle's dying for me to talk about politics for some reason.
Who should I follow at East Lake on Thursday?
Hovland.
Victor.
Hovland and I don't know. Scotty will be in the last. Why would you want to go to East Lake?
What?
East Lake's a terrible golf course. Awful.
Because he lives there? I don't know.
Sean's got a question.
Can I be a comedian guest? I don't know. Are you funny?
No.
Ethan hates the people that watch us, just so you guys know. He hates you all. He talks about it all the time. He's always like, that Hinkle.
No, not true.
That is a joke. That is a joke. That's a joke. All right, guys.
All right. We'll be back soon.
See you sometime.